if you're scared to kiss her, and that's what this is really about, and you got a girl that likes you, how I solved that problem early on when I was scared to kiss girls is really simple. How do you know when to make a move when talking with a girl for a while? Okay, when to make a move? It's an interesting question. I don't know what you consider about a move, but you could start making a move the moment you walk up. You should be letting her know the moment. I mean, if you're approaching her, wherever you're approaching her, if you want to let her know you like her. So, for example, we used to play with the idea of how long does it take to actually hold a girl's hand? I mean, you know, we've done it in 3 seconds or less. We used to do that all the time. If you're in the flow and you're feeling good and she's feeling good when you come up, you'd be surprised. You can walk right up and tell a girl she's beautiful and I have a crush on you, so I decided to come talk to you. And then just kind of give her a little bit of attention. So right there, she knows that's making a move. So I'm not sure what you mean by move. Do you mean kiss? I've seen kisses happen instantaneous before even conversation happens. I've had that happen even to me. So that can happen too. So this idea of waiting, actually, the longer you wait, sometimes if you're being like a good guy sitting on the couch and you don't want to disrespect her and you wait, sometimes it just gets harder and harder and she's wondering, what are you doing? I like you. She's sending you signals. Now, if what you mean by a move is kissing her, like, for example, I've just gone up, I've started a conversation. It's not one of those ones where there was a lot of sexual tension right away and it's building, when should I kiss her? Well, that's gonna vary depending on the interaction. What you want to pay attention to is the level of there's like a sense of a bubble that happens between people. And what I'm searching for is to create a little bit of that bubble. And then what I'm going to do is start playing with a little bit of touch. If she responds well to touch, like maybe I'll just grab her hand for 10 seconds, throw it away. Maybe I'll touch the small of her back. Maybe I'll massage her a little bit. And then I'll start moving closer and closer. And if she's welcoming to all of that, I'm going to keep moving forward. Then I'm going to look her in the eyes a little too long. Then I'm going to look at her lips a little too, and then back to her eyes. And if I do that 2 or 3 times, she's probably, if there's the bubble and all that's going on, she's probably going to be okay for the kiss. And then I'll start leaning forward for the kiss. Whether I take it or not, maybe I'll back up and play a little bit more. Maybe we'll do the kiss. Sometimes she'll let you get super close and she'll turn away because she wants to tease some more. And that happens too. And then you keep playing. It's a dance. So you have to kind of reward the dance. Now, if you're scared to kiss her, and that's what this is really about, and you got a girl that likes you, how I solved that problem early on when I was scared to kiss girls is really simple. I got good at massage. I'm very good at massage. I'm actually trained. And I worked in a chiropractor's clinic for a while doing massage many years ago. And so what I would do, and getting good at basic massage is not hard. I would just turn girls around and give them a little bit of a shoulder massage, and I'd lean in closer and closer. And then if they didn't pull away, I'd kiss them on the neck a little bit. And if they did well with that, I'd kiss them a little more. Then I'd turn around and start kissing them. So that was another way that I would handle that. And that was mainly for me getting over my fear. Because later, after I got over my fear, I started making the move faster and faster. Matter of fact, one of the things I wanted to do is I'd go out on a date and I'd want to kiss the girl. My thing is I'm going to kiss the girl at the most awkward, unopportune time tonight. And I'm going to start moving in slowly, take my time, enjoy it when she would least expect it, and see what happens. And so that was me noticing my confidence had built, and it became really, and the one I'm thinking about where I did that was super fun for me and for her. Matter of fact, it became a great memory between the two of us because it wasn't it wasn't a bad moment. It just wasn't expected. It was completely thrown off. And so it was funny. It became a great story. So I'll tell you the story of that one since we already brought it up. I was sitting in a wine bar with her. We'd only been on the date for maybe 15, 20 minutes. There was a little bit of a bubble, and we just started to get to know each other. She started talking to me, and I was sitting across this little ways from her, but not too far, close enough to be able to touch her, but not so far and we just started getting to know each other. And I looked at her and I started holding the tension with my eyes. And then I just said, you know what? I'm going to kiss her now. Now, normally she would have expected me to wait a while till we drank some wine, till we get to the end of the date. But I figured I'm just going to, right before we even drink these first few glasses of wine, I'm going to move in. Now, how I'm going to do it is what's going to be awkward. I'm not just going to I'm gonna take my time with it and make it really obvious. So I started looking at her, and I started smiling, and I started just moving in really slowly. And I was just moving in slower and slower, and enjoying I could feel the enjoyment of the tension in my body. And I got closer and closer and closer, and I was watching it just kind of through my peripheral and through my body, feeling her reaction. And she got really quiet while I was coming in. She didn't move. And as I got closer and closer, I got about this close to kissing her, and I felt her whole body freeze tight. She didn't pull away, but it got really tight. And I stopped and I paused, but I didn't back up. And I held that tension. And I said, "Are you okay?" But I kept it right there. And she goes, "What are you doing?" And then I paused and I said, "I'm kissing you." She goes, "Oh." And I'm still right there. And I go, "Do you want me to stop?" Still holding that moment. She goes, "No." And I go, "Good." And then I leaned in and kissed her. And then after we kissed for a little bit, I backed up and sat back. And she goes, "Did I ruin that?" I said, "No, you made it better." And it was this beautiful memory we had together. And it's one of my favorite first kiss memories. And it was awesome. So because I was able at that time now to play with the tension, because I'd gotten more and more comfortable with tension. So hopefully that answers your question.